Lars suddenly jumped up, shouting, "I don't want to die," and he ran out of the building, leaving his luggage. The cameras recorded how he ran across the parking lot, climbed over the barbed wire and disappeared into the woods. Lars Mittank traveled to Bulgaria with four friends in June 2014 to spend a vacation at the Golden Sands Resort. Their trip was uneventful until a series of strange events occurred in the final days of their stay. On July 6, Lars got into an argument with locals at a bar over a football match. Although the conflict didn't escalate into a fight, tensions remained high. Later that night, his friends went into a McDonald's, leaving Lars outside. When they returned, he was gone. Back at the hotel, they found that Lars was also absent. However, he later returned and shared a bizarre story. He claimed to have been attacked by a group of men, allegedly locals or Russians, who he believed had been hired by people from the bar. Lars said he was struck in the ear, prompting his friends to insist he see a doctor. The doctor diagnosed a ruptured eardrum and advised Lars not to fly home to avoid further complications. Lars convinced his friends to return to Germany without him, assuring them he would stay a few more days. He checked into a hotel near the airport, where his behavior turned increasingly erratic. Around midnight, Lars called his mother, asking her to block his bank cards. Later, at 3 a.m., he called again, whispering this time, claiming that people were after him. He also asked his mother about the antibiotic prescribed by the doctor. Hotel staff reported that Lars wandered the corridors, appeared agitated, and left the building for an hour. The following morning, Lars went to the airport. He visited the airport doctor, who confirmed it was safe for him to fly. However, Lars appeared nervous and unsettled. When a construction worker in a reflective vest entered the office, Lars suddenly jumped up, shouted, "I don't want to die," and fled the building, leaving his belongings behind. Surveillance cameras captured him running across the parking lot, climbing over barbed wire, and disappearing into the nearby forest. Lars has not been seen since. The only unconfirmed sighting came a year later, when a truck driver claimed to have picked up a barefoot man resembling Lars, who appeared disoriented and avoided conversation. However, this report could not be verified. Theories about what happened include the possibility of a mental health disorder triggered by stress, side effects from the antibiotic though Lars hadn't taken it, or the consequences of a head injury. Despite the efforts of his family and private investigators, Lars has never been found. After Lars Mittank disappeared into the forest near Varna Airport, his family launched an intensive search. His mother, Sandra Mittank, immediately sought help from the police, enlisted volunteers, hired a private detective, and spread information through social media. Despite their efforts, the first days of the search yielded no results. The forest where Lars had run was thoroughly searched using dogs, drones, and even thermal imaging equipment. Yet no clothing, personal items, or other traces were found, leading to speculation that Lars might have left the area. Over time, eyewitness accounts began to emerge. A truck driver claimed to have picked up a barefoot man who seemed disoriented and avoided speaking. He dropped the man off a few kilometers away, unaware it could have been the missing Lars. Other reports came from tourists who claimed to have seen a man resembling Lars along the Black Sea coast. However, none of these reports were confirmed. Various theories have been proposed about what could have happened. Some experts suggest that the head injury and ruptured eardrum could have caused amnesia, or a psychological disorder, leading to Lars's strange behavior. Others believe he may have fallen victim to a crime or violence. Considering his account of being pursued, there is also speculation that Lars might have deliberately chosen to disappear, possibly due to a mental or emotional crisis. Lars's family continued their search, hiring new specialists and spreading awareness about his disappearance. Yet, Years have passed without any substantial leads. His disappearance remains one of the most puzzling cases, raising numerous questions that remain unanswered to this day.